everyone, it's nickcarterroxs, and I am here with my good friend, and we are going to review the movie Paranormal Activity 3, and we just got back from it, and it was really cool, except there were some things that we thought were really weird, and basically, if you don't know what this movie's about, it is set in the 80s, and it's to the previous Paranormal Activity films, and it sort of goes back to what happened before the events of the first one with Katie and Mika. And yeah, so want to take it away?
Let's see.
What'd you like about it? Did you like it?
I liked it. Slow start as with the other Paranormal Activity movies I've seen, but has some interesting parts.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with action occurring off screen, and
yeah,
to add to the scares, and so you don't know what the heck is happening, but who cares? It ends up being somewhat amusing.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed that like the way it was filmed, it was almost filmed as if it were like an HD camera, like a camera you would find like nowadays. Like I thought, like because it was set in the 80s, they were sort of going to add to like the texture of like the technology and like how like different it was, and sort of like add to the suspense and scariness of the film, and just like stuff like that. And I mean, there were a few like jumpy scenes, like weren't there? Like, I mean, I definitely think
there were a few.
Yeah, like definitely better than the I'm not so sure about the second one, but definitely a few that really scared me. Like there was this one like that wasn't, and I was actually, I'm gonna point this out, but also, like, there weren't really too many scenes that were shown from the trailer, like, a couple of the recent trailers that came out, and I'm kind of disappointed about that. Like, yeah. I thought,
like there that was one where they were in the closet with the Bloody Mary, and
yeah, like, they did,
behind it.
They ended up doing that, like, the Bloody Mary scene, but with a totally different person. Like, it wasn't just, like, but it was with that one dude who
ended up babysitting Katie.
Yeah, which we won't tell you why that happens, but you'll find out if you go see the movie.
Yep.
Yeah, and just like a whole bunch of scary stuff. Like, I was surprised, like the way the story was going. I wasn't expecting half the things that were going on, but definitely it was a poltergeist right there. The whole closet, and just like The Others, if you've ever seen that movie called The Others, oh my god, like I'm not even gonna talk about that, but that was just insane. But most of the time I felt like it was moving really quickly, and
especially near the end. The end seemed way too fast for me, way too forced.
I couldn't understand the ending at all. Like, I was like, compared to the other movies, this one didn't really do it for me. I think by far, like, the second movie was better than this movie's ending, but the first one definitely took the cake. I think it definitely was really good, but I don't know. This movie, for me, I was expecting more scariness, like more like jumping scenes, more like you don't see everything that's going on, but like how they did it in the first movie,
where you know something's wrong.
Yeah, like you didn't see it, but like you can hear it in the background. They didn't really do that. They just like kept on moving the camera wherever you went, and I don't know. It was like
most of the movie seemed to be nothing. Slight indication that something is happening, but not so great as an indication as in the previous. Nothing. Holy crap, something just happened. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Ending.
Yeah, and even like the storyline, like how it was going, it was sort of like escalating. I don't know, I think like they should have added more to the story. Like they were trying to like make it seem like, you know, it'd be a good prequel to the previous movies, and sort of like answer a few like unanswered questions that a lot of people have, like, oh, like how did the fire start. They didn't even show that. I thought they were going to show that.
There was kind of a fire, but we're not going to get into that because that's probably a spoiler. But I don't see how that would get to the house unless... Not going to go into it.
Yeah, and I was just really, like, I was disappointed about this movie. Like, I was really looking forward to it. Like, the trailers definitely, like, overhyped the movie. And I think that I was expecting way more than we got to see in the movie theater. And I don't know. I just think, like, for the amount of time that they spent, and even, like, the amount of money, like, this movie was only, like, less than an hour and a half, and I think they could have added a little bit more. They should have added the scenes from the trailers
that were actually interesting.
So, yeah, and even, like, they were cool. Like, I got freaked out by the trailers. This movie, like, I mean, I was, like, of course, I was like, okay,
yeah, every time something was going to happen,
I thought, like, because
grab my hand.
Yeah, like, I thought, like, even in the trailers, like, I knew, like, okay, I'm pretty sure this scene is going to come up. And then I was, like, expecting it. I was getting all freaked out, and then, no, it didn't happen. But, of course, like, the really big spoilers, just leave and then come back and then comment and then just, like, watch the rest of the review. So, if you're here and you've seen it, then good. Awesome.
Yay.
You people are awesome. Basic spoilers that are, like, really good spoilers. Okay, I'd have to give it up to the, part of the storyline. There was this, like, covenant. There were other people involved, other people that were getting possessed, I guess.
And it goes on and on and on in the background, and I think Grandma might have been part of it.
Yeah, because, like, the other family members, like, it sort of brings it back. Like, you sort of wonder, okay, is this how it happened? Like, is this how it all started? And it actually reminded me of the last exorcism. And that one scene in the end that really scared the bejesus out of me, but, oh my god, like, that, I can't even begin to explain, like, I was just getting scared. It was, like, the others, they were definitely bringing, like, some elements into there. It just reminded me of that, so I was getting extra scared, because those movies scared me to death. And, just, like, the whole, like, I felt like this was turning more into, like, a poltergeist. Like, this ghost was making people float in the air. Mm. And there was this scene, though, I was really mad they left out, with the, and I just have to put this out there, but, like, the part where, I think it's Christy, when she, like, gets out of the bed, and then she's supposed to, like, jump down, and, like, they catch it on film, like, from the room, like, this one section.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, and I'm like, they left out so much stuff, but the stuff that they did, have in the movie that I think was really freaky was just, like, the whole
kitchen,
like, the kitchen scene. It actually reminds me a little bit.
Then there was the ghost sheet in the kitchen as well.
Oh yeah,
a lot of good scenes involving the kitchen.
Oh my god, yeah, the kitchen. Like, if you remember, even from, like, the second movie, Paranormal Activity 2, where they had, like, things like flying out at you, flying open, like, scaring people, scaring that one lady, or I think it was Christy. Yeah, Christy, older Christy.
Yeah.
And, oh my god, like, they definitely did it. Like, that scared me. And, oh yeah, and the part where she comes out of the closet or whatever, wearing that, like, mask or, oh my god. That scared me. See, I thought that wasn't going to scare. I knew that was going to happen. But, of course, yeah, I get scared again. Ugh.
Oh well, it happens.
So annoying. But yeah, anything else scare you?
Let's see. Well, the ending, just because of its sheer creepiness and back-breaking agony.
Yeah, no pun intended, but you'll find out when you see that movie.
Technically, if they're watching this, they've probably already seen it.
Yes.
Or they don't care.
You probably don't care, but maybe you do. But yeah, that scene I thought was really creepy, and of course, once again, reminds me of the last exorcism where she does the backbend thing. But that was just wrong. Like, I seriously thought that was way too quick. Even the second one, like, I thought the second movie had a better ending than the third, but the first one had a better ending than you don't see what's happening, but then you end up seeing, like, what caused it to happen. So, like, you get to see, like, who's doing this stuff, but then it's like, then it's over, and then it just cuts to the credits, and I just, like, I didn't like that. I mean, okay, I guess that's what you expect from a mockumentary, but I mean, this is definitely, like, something, like, that maybe only, like, a few, like, people like, or, like, a certain group of people who watch scary movies like this. I mean, I don't know, like, this movie, like, I mean, it was okay.
Agreed.
I mean, I would definitely see, if you love, like, the Paranormal Activity movies, definitely see it, but I just feel like there are going to be a few disappointed people, especially, like, those who watched the trailers, because I know I was really excited, like, it scared me. They didn't even show the scene where the dude was, like whipping his hair back and forth, on the table, like, doing that whole, like, I don't know what that was. I don't remember what the scene was, but it was in one of the trailers, one of the new, like, released trailers, and they didn't even show that scene. I'm like,
and that whole thing that you mentioned earlier with the water, with the mom, that didn't happen.
Yeah, that didn't happen. Like, I was expecting it to happen, because I know she was in the room with Christy when she was sitting in her room, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, this part better come up, and then quickly they just cut to the next scene. Like, I was hoping they're going to do that. I'm like, I just don't believe it. Oh, and by the way, the name of the imaginary friend, what was the imaginary friend's name?
Toby.
Toby is apparently the name of the ghost that is haunting,
or demon. We don't know.
It's a demon poltergeist thing. I mean, seriously.
Are poltergeists considered demons? If not, then maybe he got a promotion in between the third one and the other movies.
I mean, it was like levitating everything, so obviously it's a poltergeist.
True, but I don't know.
/ ghost demon who possesses people, and yeah. But, I mean, this movie definitely, like, it semi-disappointed me. I was expecting a little bit more, but I would recommend seeing it. I mean, it was definitely worth seeing, but I think there are a few things that I missed, so I would probably see it again, just, like, make sure I didn't miss anything. But, yeah. So definitely, write in the comments what you guys think about Paranormal Activity 3. Did you like it? Did you not like it? If not, why not? And if you did, let me know. And, yeah. So just check out more of my movie reviews, and
we'll see what happens.
And
ta-da!
Alright. I will see you guys later, and bye!